welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new reading vlog. Before we get into this video, which I'm really excited / nervous about, I say this every time. My name is Amelia, and if you're new here, I upload booktube content such as reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, all that stuff, you name it. And I think I mention it a lot in videos now, but I am doing 12 days of Bookmas in December, so please subscribe for that because I'm so excited for that content. And without further ado, before we get into that, if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please comment down below, please subscribe, please like the video, and please follow my social medias in the description and maybe pop up here, I don't know. And without further ado, we're just going to get on with the vlog because I'm excited / nervous, as I've said. Also, I think I've bitten my tongue, so it's making it really hard. Also, I have got a bit of a cold, so I do apologise now for this whole vlog where I'm probably going to sound a bit bunged up. I'm probably going to sneeze at times, I don't know. But we are here with 24 hours of reading, or I'm going to say the word attempting to do 24 hours of reading. I have never successfully done this challenge, and I'm praying to God I do this time. My plan is to, I'm not going anywhere this weekend apart from to see my godkids tomorrow, and I'm going to my friends on Sunday evening. But between now and then, other than that, I'm literally doing nothing but me at home. Now, I will be doing stuff on my computer and just like sorting my room out to make sure it doesn't get too messy. Again, but that is the good thing about audiobooks. We do have an audiobook because I've got stuff to do this evening, but I'm actually going to start the 24 hours of reading like in a minute, like when I go on my computer. And audiobooks are literally my favourite. Spotify have now, and this is not an ad, if you've got Spotify Premium, there is now the option to get audiobooks on Spotify, which has made my life, and honestly I love it because it makes it so handy. And sorry, I've just been listening to Taylor Swift 1989 and I'm like obsessed with it. But you can get audiobooks on Spotify, and like currently book I'm currently reading on there. You can get stuff like Boyfriend Material, Babel, Love on the Brain, like all the popular BookTok books are all on there. So it's handy and you don't have to pay another subscription, so why not? So I'm going to use that whilst I'm on my computer anytime this weekend, and if I'm not, well, then I will be reading physically book on either a physical book or on my Kindle. But we are going to do 24 hours of reading from now till Sunday. Well, yeah, Sunday. I'm not going to do the way you stay up all night because there's no way I can do that, especially if I'm seeing my godkids tomorrow. But I will do the whole let's read and try to get 24 hours over the weekend. Let's pray I make it. Please, 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 please. Please, please. Pray for me all. Pray for me all, because I've never been able to successfully do this, but if I successfully do this time, I will be so happy. Honestly, I'm so excited. I'm excited though to get some good reading in and do some reading. So first of all, the first book we are reading for this mainly is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. It is a reread, and it's actually for a video that's coming out in Bookmas, so yeah, I'm doing rereading two of my 5-star reads from 2022. So yes, I can't wait to get more into this because it's actually one of my favourite books. So yeah, and then I am currently on my Kindle reading Throttled by Lauren Asher. I have got the physical copy, however I am also it's just on Kindle Unlimited, and I bought a Kindle the other day and I want to actually like use Kindle, so that's that. And then if I get through both of them within this time, I do want to maybe, well, I'm filming another video next week. I'm starting one on Sunday. I'm actually going to record the big intro where I read, I'm going to do Tackle My TBR for one of my Bookmas videos, so maybe I'll read the books for that, or maybe I'll just pick up a quick and easy book like a novella, like maybe the first novella of the Shatter Me series, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to quickly sort myself out, like move myself in my chair, get my computer ready. Once that's all ready, I will start the timer and start listening to Love and Other Words. But yes, I'm very excited for this. I think also having a Kindle is going to be really handy and really helpful because at night I can read more. because I don't have to have my light on, but I know if I'm not tired, too tired, but I'm not like awake enough to have a physical copy open and have my light on, then I could just put this on and go, yeah, I'm going to read on here. And it's been really handy recently because it's just so I don't have to get out of bed, I don't have to turn the light on. I love it. I only got it Wednesday, it's only been 2 days, I'm saying recently, but I'm obsessed with having a Kindle. But anyway, I will keep you updated. Let's see how far I get today. I wanted to show you before I even got into this vlog. It's actually nothing amazing. I actually bought this myself. But I got the new covers on Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates. I don't need them. I have the original covers, like the big long ones. I don't like the size of them, but I love the covers of them, so I won't be getting rid of them. None of them. But I pre-ordered the Magnolia Parks Into the Darkness, I think it's called, or Into the Dark, that comes out next year. In this cover, like these kind of covers, not the old cover, or not the cover that's gonna be like the original ones. That makes sense. So I was like, I need to get the other ones like this as well, so that they match. Okay, we have actually read for an hour. Let me show you, just to prove. We have read for an hour. I am using a timer on my iPad today because it just makes it easier, because like if I'm cooking food I always use my phone as a timer and I'm like, well, what do I do now? So yeah, I'm using my iPad as a timer. I'm about to read now. I don't know how long I'm going to read for before I go to bed because it's currently 11 and I have got my alarm set for 7 in the morning because I've got things I want to do in the morning. I've got to edit a video. I'm going to see my godkids, so I don't want to be up too late, but I'm going to try and stay up for at least half an hour, maybe an hour to read, probably half an hour. Actually, to be fair, because I've got my Kindle, it could be a little bit later. But I'm going to try and read a chapter or two more of this one, or try to at least get to page 100, which is like 20 pages away. Yeah, not 100 because that's not the end of the chapter, so page 105. So, like that much of the book, and then I'll probably go to my Kindle because I think it's just easier for me to read my Kindle today. So, yes. I don't know if I'm going to turn up to anything tonight just because I want to read and I was going to see, but maybe I will, who knows. Sorry, I look like trash, but we're here to update the 24 hours of reading, so I'm not going to bother. Last night I read for, I altogether did 2 hours and 10 minutes of reading, and so far this morning I have done 35 minutes, so we are at 21 hours and 14 minutes remaining of this readathon. And to be fair, I went from 41% when I started reading the subtitles on my Kindle last night to 55%, and I am really enjoying the book. Like, surprisingly, like, it's also one of those books that I went in thinking, because I'm a massive Law and Asher fan, like, you know, everyone who knows me knows I love the Dreamland Billionaire series, one of my favourite series of all time. It is literally my top one out there. I rated it 5 stars and I would read it again in a heartbeat. But I didn't know if I was going to like it. I didn't know if I was going to go into it and like it the same. And I wouldn't say I'm loving it, it's the same, but I am loving it. And Lauren Asher's writing is everything, so I am obsessed. So I will definitely come back to this at some point today, during the day, because I am enjoying it. But for now, it's time to get up because I've got a video to edit. Okay, we have now done 20 hours of reading. 20 hours? No, 4 hours of reading so far, and I'm really happy with that. I've done at least 2 hours this morning, I don't really know. I've actually got to like 42% of Love and Other Words. All from basically listening to a voice audiobook, but we're like nearly halfway through. Which means I am very much close to finishing both this and Throttle today, which is good. I don't really want to sit at my computer any longer until I have to go. I've got to book an Uber at like 25 past 11, going to my friend's house to see my her kids basically, for a bit. So that'll be when I won't be reading for today until I get home from town. I need to do a bit of a food shop as well, whilst I'm out, which is fine. And I want to get some like snacks, like Halloween snacks. And I wanted to get like a little bag of Halloween chocolates for Tuesday, just so I can give to people at work, the little like Halloween treat. It sounds so childish, but I just think Halloween's my favourite time of year now, and I just really want to do something cute. So that's me. But then I will be coming back and I'll do audiobooks, and read. So I think I'm going to read more of Throttled on my Kindle. Okay, first of all, do you like my little hair? Okay, do you like my hairbands? It would look cute if my hair was down, but I can't take my hair down. We are at 17 hours and 58 minutes left to go, which feels like such a long time, I'll be honest with you. But it's fine. We've got 6 hours till midnight, and I'm planning to stay up for a bit anyway. I have actually read quite a bit. I've been actually sitting and reading on my Kindle, as you would have seen. And I have read 70%, I don't know if you can see it, but 70% of Throttled, and I'm really enjoying the book. I'm going to have my dinner now because I am really hungry, and I've got leftover from last night, which I'm really excited for. And then I'm going to read some more of Love and Other Words, and then, yeah, so we're aiming to finish this and Love and Other Words at least tonight. I don't know what I'll be reading after. Could be reading a book for my TBR, tackle my TBR video, or could just be reading another book for fun. I'm thinking of reading the first, one sec. Book hurt me. I'm like, actually really hurt. I'm thinking of reading the first novella, so the Destroy Me novella in this book for Shatter Me. It's like,
I recommend it, but I'm going to eat dinner now and then we'll pick up our next book after. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm going to go for yet, but obviously it's going to be a mystery or a thriller. We have no choice there, but
we are at 15 hours and 48 minutes left to go, so I've done 6, 7, I don't even know how many hours I've done now. 16, Take away 24. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Not Google this, calculate this because my brain is not working. But I feel like I've done better so far than any other 24 hours of reading I've done. And if you want to know a fun fact, I had filmed the 24 hours of reading for Bookmas, and I did it over a space of a week, and I failed it miserably. So I decided not to do it for that because I deleted all the footage because I didn't like it. 24 for 8 hours, around 8 hours then, which is pretty good. I've still got a long time to go, but I'm in a really good reading mood. I have 10% to go of Throttled by Lauren Asher, and I just don't know what's going to happen in this last 10% because everything just seems to be like rounded up and everything seems to be happy, like the relationship is there. I will say, when they started actually dating, like officially dating, all it was, you didn't really see them having any kind of connection of like chatting or normal chatting like in a normal relationship. All you saw was sex, and I'm like, but I want to see the conversations, not just him say I love you, but like all you get is sex, because reality is that you just love sex then. I have just finished Throttled by Lauren Asher. I actually did not read it mainly by book, I read it mainly by Kindle. But I did obviously have the physical copy. I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed Maya and Noah's story. I like them both. I like the characters. I really like Lauren Asher's writing. I think she just makes it really easy to read her books. Like, I loved the Dreamland Billionaire series, so reading this book was just so good, and I can't wait to read the next 3 books of the 30 Year series, because the second one is Liam and Sophie's story, and I love Liam and I love Sophie, and I can't wait to see more of them in the next book. Don't know when I'll pick that one up, but it is on Kindle Unlimited. I don't actually have the physical copy of that, but it is on Kindle Unlimited, so that's one good thing. My eye, I'm telling you, this eye needs to stop. I'm going to take a moment to try and sort my eye out, and yeah, and then I'm gonna like come back and continue reading Love and Other Words, because I want to finish that before I go to bed tonight. So, and I've got quite a bit left to go. So just realised finishing Throttled actually got me to my reading target of the year. Now my Goodreads will tell me I did it with 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. No, I didn't. What happened was, with the Friends Zone, when I put it on me reading it, I put it on there twice accidentally, and it counted it twice, and I couldn't get rid of it, so I was one ahead. So I actually that just literally got me to my reading goal of the year, and we're in October. My reading goal for the year was 50, and I have now read 50 books in a year. Can we just take a moment? I honestly didn't think I was actually going to get there. It was like, I think it was about May, June time, I was like, I'm not going to make it to 50 books this year. I was not. And I did it. I proved myself wrong. I'm so proud of myself. Oh my god. It's now 5 to 12 in the morning, and we're at 12 hours and 50 minutes left remaining. So I've done about 10 hours and 10 minutes so far, I think. No, 11 hours and 10 minutes. And I have just finished Love and Other Words. I kind of forgot to tab the rest of it. I just got into reading it. I will do a full review talking about it in my other video in the morning when I'm a bit more awake and my voice isn't as croaky. I don't know what happened to my voice, but I am re-rating this as a 4.25 stars. But I did really enjoy it again, and I loved it, and I still love Macy and Elliot, and oh my god, they're just adorable, and my heart just melts. I am not going straight to bed yet, but I'm not going to read a physical copy of the book, because I've got to do my Attack on My TBR, start that tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a book on my Kindle and read until I'm thinking maybe Harry Potter and a Goblet of Fire, because I'm already reading that. But the chapters are quite long, so I'm not sure. But I do need the toilet, so I'm going to go up and do that first. And then I'll come back, find something, then get ready for bed, and get into bed, and then read until the morning. So I'm probably not going to catch you up until I wake up. But yeah, hopefully just going to try and get through Oh, I nearly pressed done. That's good morning. We are currently at, we've got 11 hours and 16 minutes left. I think I got to about 12 hours last night. I can't really remember. But it was around 12 hours last night, and I've just been reading very, very slowly this morning. Like, when I tell you what I've been reading, and I tell you what the percentage I am through right now, you think I've been reading a lot. It's a really short book. I'm actually reading, that's how tired I am. I was reading The Risk from the Mindfuck series, the first book of the Mindfuck series. And this follows Lana and some Agent Bennett is the best way I can say it. I'm trying to find info about the book so I can get like, there you go. Lana and Logan, and Lana is a serial killer by the sounds of it, and Logan is an FBI agent who is trying to find a serial killer. So, and it's a dark romance, so you can all imagine what's going to happen. He's going to fall for the girl who's a serial killer, and they're going to find out. They're going to find out she's a serial killer and have to make a decision. That's what I think is going to happen. It's only like 100 and something pages. It's a short book, because as far as I'm aware, that the actual book, if you got the physical copy, it's like one thick book, but they've got all like the 5 in there, and it's like they're like novella kind of stuff sizes. So I'm currently 20% of the way through, on page 30, and I've got about 2 hours and 17 minutes left of this book. However, when I'm on my Kindle, I'll be reading it. So for the next, I'm going to say like half hour, I'm going to still be sitting here reading on here. But then after that, let's go off it so it doesn't take longer. After that, I need to film my TBR, my TBR intro, so I can find out what 2 books I need to read for that. And then maybe I'll start reading and listening to that on my computer while I do stuff. I'm going to go back and forth between that and this today.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Quickly pause the timer because I ordered a Starbucks, because I was really craving a Starbucks today, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I got a white chocolate mocha. I've actually tried a white chocolate mocha, but I love white chocolate, so I got a white chocolate mocha. We love it that it's still so hot. And then I got a little brownie, but it's in the shape of a pumpkin. It's so cute. Why does my office Starbucks not do that? It's literally like basically a coffee shop. Basically, not a Starbucks, but we move. It's currently 10:28. We've got 9 hours and 57 minutes left on the timer, which still feels long, but it's okay. And let's have a look how long we've got left of this book. It's saying, I'm 66% of the way through, and I've got about 48 minutes left of this book. So we're going to sit here and finish this, and then I'm going to get up and do stuff, and actually I'll probably have to listen to the audiobook on my TV until my mum gets home. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, I'm going to watch this YouTube video, read, I'll probably time-lapse it, but why not? I'm currently 86% of the way through this book, and I'm just reading one bit and this guy's going, where are you? Where the fuck am I? Sorry, it's because of the language. And it's just giving me Pretty Little Liar vibes. I don't know why. I just think it's moments like when A would like haunt the girls or the dollhouse, and it's just reminded me of that, and I used to love Pretty Little Liars, so, but it's just making me laugh so much. We've got like what 14% left, and I'm really like in my head the FBI agent that she's seeing is gonna have to find out that she's this murderer, and we're gonna have to get more of an idea of her backstory. We've got like 14% left, so I don't know how we're going to do that, but we will see.
Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I've just finished The Risk, which is the first book in the Mindfuck series. I didn't realise that each of the book in the Mindfuck series are like all related to the same people, so that's why I was like, they've got to find out soon. The ending of the first book though, everything just like, it's just a cliffhanger. I really want to read the second one. I'm not going to read it right now, but I might like later on take a break from the things we have from the night and read it before I go to bed. Or like later on if I feel like reading it. But oh my god, I started The Risk this morning and I finished it. Proud of myself. And if I didn't take as many breaks as I had, probably would have actually finished it earlier. It is now 17 minutes past 11. We've got 9 hours and 11 minutes left on the timer. I'm actually about to get set up to go on my computer, I think. I want to go on my computer, there's things I want to do, but I might wait till my mum gets home. And so I might start reading Things We Hide from the Light on my Kindle until she gets home. Okay, I will say, but my battery's died, but yeah, just a quick wrap up of that book. The Risk follows Lana and Logan. Lana is a serial killer trying to get revenge of something that happened in her childhood on the people who hurt her. She meets the FBI agent Logan, and oh my god, and obviously he knows stuff about the case that he's got a case of her killings basically, but doesn't know she's involved in it, thinks it's a guy, and yeah, it's so good. I really enjoyed it. I only gave it 3 stars, but I think it's because it doesn't resolve much. It's literally the beginning of the series of the book, so I can't wait to continue that book. Oh my god, I'm so glad I randomly just picked that one up. It was a nice quick read. I'm now going to go back to a normal romance. I do enjoy dark romances, and I now know why. Just because they're a bit more gritty, there's more twists and turns in it. I was thinking reading The Housemaid's Secret as my 3 one, because I do actually want to read that book soon. But I'm not in the mood for a thriller just yet. So I'm going to start Things We Hide from the Light now. And yeah, then when mother gets home, which should be in the next, I'd say 40 minutes, maybe 50, or maybe next hour. I'll say hour, I'll give her an hour. And then I'll go on my computer and probably put an audiobook on, put the audiobook for it on until then. So anyway, I'm going to start reading Things We Hide from the Light. I'm kind of nervous because, I don't know why, but I just am.
Videos over the years, we've been friends for
listened up to like, I've listened to 3 chapters. Oh, there's crumbs on my bed. 3 chapters and like most of chapter 4 of Powerless by Elsie Silver. I mean, the thing is, with those books, they're quite easy to read. And even just listening to it, quite easy to listen to. It's quite fun. I love it. Although I am getting different vibes from this one to the other 2, and I just don't know how I feel so far. But we're early stages. I have heard this isn't everyone's favourite, so I'm kind of expecting that this is not going to be my favourite one out of the ones I've read. Heartless is one of my favourite, like Cade and Willa. Oh my god. But you know, so far so good. There's a wedding. There's a runaway bride shoe. It's good. We have got 7 hours and 20 minutes left of reading. I'm gonna go run across the road, get some Coke Zero. Just because I'm really craving a Coke Zero. I don't like normal Coke, so Coke Zero is my go-to, and I'm really craving some, so I'm going to go get that. Then I'm going to go on my computer, even if it's an hour or 2, because I'm not even feeling like sitting on my computer at the moment, but I know that I wanted to try and do some stuff, so we're going to try and do some stuff, and if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. I'll just come off and read Things We Hide from the Light, but it's okay. But yeah, 7 hours and 20 minutes remaining. We can do this. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling quite positive that I'm actually going to be successful this time. And if I am, I will be very happy. But okay, so I've listened up to 14% of Powerless. I have read 11% of Things We Hide from the Light, and both of them are really good. Like, I'm enjoying both of them, but right now all I'm thinking about is the Mindfuck series, and I really want to read the second book. So I'm going to read the second book, which is called Sidetracked, and I'm gonna read that probably for the rest until I finish that one, because it's like, I don't know how many pages it is. Let's have a look. Come on, it is 115 pages, so I probably can read that, and it says it should take 2 hours, and we've got 6 hours and 14 minutes left of this reading vlog. So I think I'm going to read that, and then I'll probably go back to one of the other 2. I'm just really not feeling... I'm just really feeling like that dark romance. It's in my mind, and all I can think about is that book. And I just want to continue to see what happens next. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I feel like I need a coffee, but I'm going to wait a bit. What time is it? It's 22 minutes past 2. 28 minutes past 2, so I'm going to go... I'm going to make a coffee in half an hour. But within that half an hour I need to try and read. So I'm going to watch my YouTube, read the Sidetracked, as I'm really like thinking about it, and I know if I'm thinking about it I need to. And I will catch you up later. Who knows when. Okay, I've just finished the second book in the Mindfuck series, which was Sidetracked. I've just finished it. I think I've returned it to my library, which is really annoying. But I've just finished the Sidetracked. The second book of the Mindfuck series, so there's like 3 more books I think to go. The ending was crazy. I actually really enjoyed it. Obviously there's a good thing about it being like a 2-hour book is I finished it. So we finished 4 books in this video. Okay, I'm now back from my friend a lot earlier than I expected to be. So that's good. I've got 3 hours and 30 minutes left on my timer. Which, praying now that I'm home earlier, I'm going to get through. I've decided I really wasn't going to do this. I was going to be like, okay, we're going to read more things. We're going to actually get into Things We Hide from the Light. But I'm in this mood. I just want to read more of the Mindfuck series. So I'm going to read the 3rd book. And I think, I don't know how long the 3rd book is. Let me have a look. Let's open it. 2 hours and 24 minutes. It's 139 pages. So, I think I can get through this one. And then probably read. So, let's just get off that for now. 2 hours, it'll be 1 hour and 30. So I'll have about 1 hour left. And within that 1 hour I've got to make my lunch. So within that hour I'll probably listen to Powerless, and then what I feel like the chapter I'm still in the middle of, which is 23 minutes long, and it shouldn't take me more than 23 minutes to make my lunch. So then that will leave me with like 40-something minutes to read. I'll do things that happen like in that. I think that's a good range, and then we're gonna wrap up the vlog. I'm gonna start this now. Let's get on with this. If I successfully do this, you have no idea how happy I'll be, because I've done this, would be my fifth try of doing 24 hours of reading, and doing it the exact same way as I always do it. And this time I've just managed to be successful with it and actually tactful about it. So yeah, let's do it. I'm hoping it'll go well. Maybe I'll do another one in December. Who knows? I don't have time in December. I don't know where I did from. They're still looking for stay in Boxing Day, yes. No, I'm joking. But I'm excited to read the third book of this. It's called Scarlet Angel, and I'm really excited to read this. Oh my god, I actually successfully did it. I did do it, I completed it. I did 24 hours of reading, and I'm so proud of myself because this is the first ever time I've completed it. And I don't do it in the same method of staying up all night and doing it, because there's no other way I can do that. I like my sleep. I can't put myself off sleep. The last time I did 24 hours of no sleep was when I was at uni, and honestly it made me so ill that I don't plan to do it now. But I did do 24 hours of reading within the space of Friday night to today, and it is currently 11:30, so I'm really proud of myself for doing this, and it's before midnight, which is what I was hoping for. I cannot actually tell you how happy I am. I successfully made 24 hours of reading for the first time ever. It is possible, guys, it is possible. So I'm going to quickly run down the books I read. However, I do want to say I did start the fourth Mindfuck book after I said I wasn't going to. I read a chapter of Things We Left Behind, Things We Hide from the Light, and then I was like, I'm not feeling this right now. I want to read the Mindfuck series, so I'm reading that. I'm probably going to read it in bed and not sleep until I finish it, but I think the reason I'm not feeling like reading it right now is because it's been a lot of reading and a lot of time. Even though I've not been reading staying up overnight, I've been reading non-stop and continuously reading. And I think because the series it's not a closed cut series until you finish the final book, I think my brain's in that set of I need to read that book, but it's okay, I'll be taking it to work. But let's just talk about the books I read. First of all, we read Love and Other Words. This is actually the only physical book I've actually read this weekend. I reread this for a video coming out in Bookmas, and I gave it 4.25 stars this time. I really enjoyed it. This follows Macy and Elliot, childhood friends to lovers to second chance romance. Childhood friends to lovers to exes / enemies. I wouldn't really say enemies, but exes to second chance romance. Yeah, kind of thing. But I really enjoyed reading this book again. And then on my Kindle I read Throttled. I was already 22% of the way through it, and then I finished this. I gave it a 4.25 stars as well. I really enjoyed this book. This one is Noah and Maya. Noah is an F1 racer, Maya is Santiago, who is also an F1 racer's sister, who's on the same team as Noah. Noah and Santiago are kind of enemies, and like Maya is kind of like the forbidden fruit, the forbidden person they shouldn't go near, and then they have this thing. I really enjoyed this story and everything. I loved how it worked out, and I actually love it, and I cannot wait to read the next one, which I think is Collided. And then on my Kindle we read the Mindfuck series. We read the first 3 books in the series. I have to remember what we did. The first 3 books in that series, and I will tell you now, when I say I have become obsessed with that series, that I really want to buy the physical copy of that book. I am obsessed. I'm really glad I picked it up. I gave the first book, The Risk, 3 stars. I gave the second book, which is Sidetracked, I gave that 3.25 stars. And I gave the third one, Scarlet Angel, 4 stars. I really enjoyed the book. They're quick and easy, but if you think about putting them together, that's like, they're like, I'd say roughly 4 or 5 hours. So it was a very good book. I really enjoyed those 3 books, and I'm already reading it. I started reading the first 2 chapters of the 4th book, which is called All the Lies, which I'm basically 20% of the way through. I then also, as an audiobook, started listening to Powerless by Elsie Silver. This is the 3rd book in the Chestnut Spring series, and I'm on chapter 8. I actually am enjoying this book. Hearing it as an audiobook is quite nice to have. And I do love an audiobook, but I also do love holding physical ones. And this might be the first one I've not tabbed yet, so who knows. And then I also started reading on my Kindle today Things We Hide from the Light, and we actually read 4 chapters, which is pretty good for this hefty book. And yeah, this is part of another vlog that's happening in Bookmas. But yeah, this was a very successful 24 hours of reading. Not just that I actually successfully did 24 hours, but we did finish 5 books, which, and if I could have actually, if I didn't start my Mindfuck series at all, I could have easily just read this book and probably finished it or got most of the way through it. So I think we did a pretty good job, and I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, anyway, it is like late, and I'm gonna get into bed, get cozy, maybe read some more on my Kindle. It still needs charging though. They said it lasts like weeks. I've had it a few days, but I have been using it like every day, so but got to get my money's worth. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos I do, and maybe me trying this again, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again soon with another video.